Sorry.
Surprise.
Surprise, mamacita.
Hey! Surprise, Batman.
Guess who brought a jet to a gunfight? Incoming.
Boom! Come on, man.
Surprise, boys.
Surprise, horse lady. Not good.
Zombies. Groovy.
Rated M for mature.
Pre-order now and get the Nuketown 2025 bonus map and access to the double XP launch weekend.
Alright guys, we're back, and I just wanted to quickly talk about FPS Rush really quick. Now, this guy is a really cool guy. He's not a really famous celebrity like the rest of the people are in this trailer, but he's really famous on YouTube. He does a lot of those gun videos where he'll shoot guns and he'll blow up stuff, which is really cool. I'm subscribed to him. I watch a lot of his videos. I know a lot of YouTubers also watch him as well. And he gets a lot of views, he has a lot of subscribers. So it's not, unusual that he would be in a video like this. Also, if you guys want to go back to an annotation that I have on screen right now, or I'll put it in the description as well, it's a video where he's also wearing the same t-shirt, the same Tacitus t-shirt. And Tacitus has been, a rumored thing that Call of Duty is going to be implementing. They were rumored to be, the people making the technology. And there's been a website called Tacitus.com, or TacitusProject.com, I'm not exactly sure what it was. But it was just a huge rumor that Tacitus was going to be a huge gun manufacturer, or a huge, electronics manufacturer. And it was just really mysterious about what Tacitus was. And from what I'm seeing here, I honestly think Tacitus is the type of company that makes these quad rotors, because we haven't seen anything else labeled as Tacitus besides FPS Russia and the quad rotors. And whenever you see Tacitus with FPS Russia, he's got the quad rotors or he's talking about them. So I think that the quad rotors are the company or the type of something that relates to these quad rotor drones. Alright, next thing I want to talk about, which there really wasn't a lot to talk about in this trailer, but I just want to talk to you guys about this little scope thing. It's a little thing that you can see through walls with if the person is moving and they're, it's a light surface. I don't think you can be able to see through the entire map with this thing, because that'd just be really overpowered. You can also see through smoke with it. So what I think happens in this trailer is there's some rubble or there's some smoke or something, and this guy shoots or snipes, I guess, if you guys want to call it that. Shoots this tomahawk out of this lady's hand using the scope, which is really cool. I think it's a really cool thing that we're probably going to be seeing in the future, and we'll definitely be seeing in this game. However, I'm afraid this could be used to be overpowered. Maybe it can see through a lot of, hard surfaces that we wouldn't, be able to shoot through normally unless you had like something like impact, which is very difficult to do with Call of Duty. Adding all this stuff in could make some giant mistakes and really cause this game to be not really a flop, but definitely not as balanced as we think it could be. So thank you guys for watching, guys. My name is SmurfADD. Hopefully I can survive this hurricane. If you guys could leave a like rating, that would be awesome. If you guys could subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this with Black Ops 2 multiplayer and zombies, that would also be really cool. You guys will also be getting a lot of info and tips and gameplay as soon as the game comes out. So make sure to subscribe for that. Also comment down below on what you thought of this little breakdown. I only broke down 2 things, but stuff happens, and there's also a hurricane going on, and I'm afraid I'm gonna die. So I'm out for now, guys. Peace out.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Tom here, back today with another video. Today you're going to be talking about what I think is the best shotgun coming to Black Ops 2, and this is just based on my opinions from playing the game. Was really lucky to get some good hands-on playing time with the game and made sure I used all the shotguns so I could give you guys a fair view on it. So firstly, the gameplay in the background. This is a bit of Spaz 12 action on Nuketown on the original Black Ops. I was like lagging all over the place, it was just a crazy game, but I wanted to get some shotgun gameplay to show you in the background. But yeah, I wanted to move on and talk about all the Black Ops 2 shotguns that come to the game, then just give you my views on them from how I kind of felt when I was playing with them. So the shotguns that are going to be coming to the game are the R870 MCS, the M1216, the Saiga 12, and the KSG. And it just feels like there should be a few more shotguns in there. I'm not sure if there are going to be classified weapons in this year's game, but so far those are the only 4 that we know of. And one kind of general thing I have to say about the shotguns this year compared to the original Black Ops is that there's a lot more attachments that are available for the shotguns, because you guys will probably remember in the original Black Ops I think there was only like maximum of 1 attachment available for the shotguns. Then this year you actually have a range of attachments. Some of them are going to be really good stuff, like the long barrel is going to give you increased range. That's going to really help out the shotguns. But now going through each of the shotguns in turn, I'm going to start off with with the R870 MCS. It's a pump action shotgun. I've said a little bit about it in my Black Ops 2 shotgun class. It's like a beefed up version of the Stakeout. That's how I kind of felt it was. Very reminiscent of that gun. It's pretty powerful. And yet I say it was like the Stakeout from Black Ops. You just got more one hit kills, and I think the time between kind of the pump action was a little bit faster. So it's definitely better than the Stakeout in the original Black Ops. Next shotgun is the M1216. Now this is a fully automatic shotgun. However, it comes with a cyclical magazine which is chambered into quarters, and I've actually gone over this before when I was actually giving you my Black Ops 2 weapon previews. But basically this is the world's first ever 16 round shotgun. However, there are 4 different 4-round chambers. So you can fire 4 rounds automatically, but then you're going to have to manually rotate the chamber to actually shoot the next 4 and then do it again and again until you're out of all the rounds, and then you have to reload the whole magazine. That reload actually looks very similar to the PP90 reload from Modern Warfare 3. But in terms of, switching the chambers, the player does it automatically. It just takes, half a second. So it's not too long, but it does break up that automatic shooting. In terms of how this gun worked though, it worked actually quite well. Generally, if you were on target, you were guaranteed to kill someone within the first 4 bullets that you fired before you had to reload. But I say you're kind of limited because the damage or the range doesn't feel that great on this shotgun, and you're kind of limited to killing maybe maximum 2 people per 4 shots. At the very maximum, you might only just kill 1 person per 4 shots. Next one is the semi-automatic Saiga 12. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the Spaz 12, the Black Ops version where it was semi-automatic. The range isn't great on this gun though. You do have to be very close quarters for it to work. Now the final shotgun is the KSG, returning from Modern Warfare 3. However, in this year's game it's a lot different. By default it fires a slug round, meaning that it's not actually a shotgun pellet that it fires. Where the pellets spread, it's going to fire a single slug round, meaning that if you're on point it's going to be a 1-hit kill. However, you do have to be highly accurate with this gun. And I'd say that's a kind of common thing with the shotguns in this year's game. I found that, with any shotgun you have to be really accurate. It feels like the kind of bullet spread with the kind of pellets of the shotgun is a lot smaller in this year's game. Because in previous games, you didn't have to be that accurate with the shotgun. If you were kind of shooting towards the opponent, some of the pellets were going to hit and you were going to do damage. Whereas in this game I was shooting, just to the left of someone, and none of the bullets actually registered, none of the pellets actually registered damage. So I think people that are really accurate, you can have a good year with shotguns. However, people who aren't so accurate are going to maybe struggle with the shotguns in this year's game. In terms of the best shotgun that I think is going to be on day one from what I've played of it, I think if you're really accurate, as I just said, the KSG is going to be absolutely beast. Otherwise, I actually like the M1216. I think that's a good alternative. Stick extended mags on it as well. It's got 24 rounds. So you've got a lot of bullets and a lot of firepower, and if you can get close up, it's really going to work well for you. So guys, that's my opinions on the shotgun. Let me know which one of these you like the look of the most. And I just want to say a big thanks for watching, guys. Drop a like if you're still here and you enjoyed this video, and also make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel. Apart from that, check out a couple of my previous videos, got those on screen right now, and I'll be catching you guys with some more videos over the weekend. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Tom here, back today with another video answering some more of your Black Ops 2 multiplayer questions. I've actually put quite a lot of hours into the game, having played it at Eurogamer, and I thought I'd share some of my knowledge with you guys and answer any questions you might have had. So I've been taking questions over Twitter, and there will be links to my Twitter in the description below. Feel free to tweet me any Black Ops 2 multiplayer questions you might have. If I haven't answered them before in any of my previous videos, I'll answer them in my next video. So I've actually done about 3 or 4 of these already, so go and check those out if you've missed them. You can find those over on my channel page. But now I'm going to get into today's questions. So the first one I've got here is, can you take off dolphin dives? And I don't think there is a function to actually take off the dolphin dive. Next question is, in Black Ops 2, how does the silencer affect the gun? It's pretty much the same as it was in previous years. Once you put that silencer on the gun, you're not going to show up on the minimap when you're firing. However, you are going to suffer by having less range on the gun, meaning that it's going to take more bullets to kill at that mid-range distance. Another one here about kill confirmed, how much score and XP you get for denying your own tag and confirming and denying other tags. In terms of the XP, I'm not 100%. In terms of score, again, I'm not 100%. However, I do know that for denying and picking up tags, you were getting as much score as you were getting for getting the kill itself. So they've really actually changed kill confirm in this year's game. Modern Warfare 3, I don't think it did it great. It encouraged kind of tag camping and just going for kills, whereas in Black Ops 2 you want to get those tags. Those tags are almost more important than getting the kills. Next one here is one that everyone's going to be really interested in. How is the knifing system going to work? Can you panic knife, or do you have to equip it? So I can actually say you don't have to equip your knife. Everyone is going to have a knife by default, and you can just hit that circle button or the B button depending on what console you're on, and you can swipe the knife. Also, if you actually don't pick a primary or a secondary, you're actually going to be always holding a knife. Now the good news is, guys, that the knife lunge is gone. I tried to use the knife, I don't think I got one knife kill, because you literally have to be standing right next to a guy to kill him with a knife. So they've changed it in this year's game. You literally just kind of swing out in front of you. There's no lunge whatsoever from what I've seen when I played the game, and hopefully that's how it's going to translate into the new game. So only use me blade, I think it's going to be a tough year, and if you can master just going around knifing this year, it's going to be absolutely beast. And the next one here is our Tomahawks replenished with Scavenger. Tomahawk in this year's game is actually called the Combat Axe, and yes, it is replenished with Scavenger. The cool thing about the Combat Axe in this year's game is the fact that you don't actually have to press the kind of square or X button to pick up a Tomahawk when it's on the ground. So in last year's game, or in all previous games, when you actually saw a Tomahawk on the ground, or whatever it's been called, throwing knife, that kind of thing, you have to press the X or square button to pick it up. In this year's game, as soon as you walk over it, you're just going to pick it up and resupply it. Has the same effect as like when you've got Scavenger and you just pick up a Tomahawk without actually doing anything. Next one here, are explosives stronger or weaker in Black Ops 2? I'd say they're a tiny bit weaker than Black Ops, but I do think they're a little bit stronger than Modern Warfare 3. Next one here about the feel of the gameplay. Does it compare to Black Ops or World at War? And I'd say that of those two, it probably compares most to Black Ops, and to be honest, out of all the games, it actually probably compares to Black Ops the most. To me, what it kind of feels like Black Ops in the setting of Modern Warfare 3, and I think that's the feel that they're going for in this year's game, and I think it does work quite well. Another one here that's actually quite important regarding score streaks. Can you assign 3 different score streaks to each class like Modern Warfare 3, or are the 3 you choose going to be assigned for all your classes? And I can say that it's the latter. It means that when you actually assign your score streaks, they're going to be the same score streaks for each and every class. So we're actually going back from what we've done in Modern Warfare 3, and personally I'd say this is the one thing that was in Modern Warfare 3 that I wish was returned into Black Ops, and I don't know why they've actually done that. Maybe they'll actually let us know that, but that's the way it's going to be in this year's game. There's going to be one score streak layout that's across all of your classes. Next question here is about the recoil on the guns, and I'd say the recoil is, most similar to Black Ops. You know, it's not like Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 2 we had kind of laser beam guns. This game, it has recoil, and you're going to have to put a lot of bullets into people to kill them, so I'd say, yeah, it's probably most like Black Ops in terms of the recoil and time to kill and kind of damage to kill. I'd say the time to kill actually is a little bit faster than Black Ops. Next question here is about the fast mag attachment. The fast mag attachment is pretty much the same as sleight of hand perk in previous games. It's going to be coming to this year's game, and it's going to be an attachment I'm going to be running on a lot of classes. The question is, does it double the ammo like it did in Black Ops? And I don't think it does actually grant you any extra ammo. Whilst it's visually similar to the dual mags, I don't think it does give you any extra ammo, and it does actually increase the speed on every reload, whereas the dual mags in Black Ops actually only give you a fast reload for every other reload. So it looks like dual mags, but it's actually quite different in practice. Another one here about equipment, and it says, are shock charges good enough to spend a point on? And I'd say they probably are. I do think shock charges are actually really good. I'm actually going to do a separate video talking about all the kind of tactical grenades that are at your disposal, and I'm going to give you my thoughts on them separately, let you know what ones work for me the best in a future video. So it looks like that's all I've got time for, guys, in terms of these questions. There were a few more, so I'm actually going to carry this over into yet another video. Be sure to tweet me any multiplayer questions you might have, as that is what I got to play. I didn't actually get to play any combat training or zombies, so I might not know the information about those, but you know, just drop them comments anyway, and if I can answer any, I'll do my very best. Just want to say a big thanks for watching, guys. Big thanks to all the support lately. It's been great. If you could drop a like on this video, it'd really help me out. Subscribe if you're new, and check out some of my previous videos. Got those on screen right now. I'll catch you guys with another video very soon.
Objective parameters obtained. Well done.